Today is concluding session of our 7-day workshop or training program, how to conduct, how to spread Bhagwan message, how to conduct meditations, and how to run his institutions, centers, ashram, communes. So we have been discussing it on different angles. After Bhagwan started sannyas in 1970, 26th of September 1970, when he was in Manali, he decided to initiate disciples. Before that, he was refusing. He used to say that it is a great responsibility to initiate anybody. I don't want to take that heavy burden on myself. And you also remain free. When I requested him, I first meeting, I want to become your disciple. Then he said, you also listen to me, as much you can practice it. But you also remain free and let me also remain free. He was avoiding initiating anybody. As Buddha. Buddha also, after his enlightenment, was not ready even to give discourses, to talk. He was in silence. When he was requested by past enlightened master, Deva, Guru, enlightened beings, gods, that's a different name of the same energy. They all requested him. Then he, after 7 weeks of silence, after enlightenment, he remained 7 weeks in silence at Bodh Gaya. Was not ready to talk to even about his enlightenment. But after the requests from every corner, divine corners, not earthly people, but all divine soul, God, enlightened beings. Then he decided and he started his Sangha commune in Bodh Gaya on Buddha Purnima day. 3 months Vaisakh, 2 months after his enlightenment. He was enlightened on Vaisakh Purnima and he initiated, first time he made a Sangha in Ashadh Purnima, 2 months after. That's why on Ashadh Purnima we celebrate Guru Purnima. The roots is there that day Buddha became accepted people as a disciple and became a master of Panchabhadra. Only 5 people were there, but the movement started. Similarly, Bhagwan was reluctant and not like Krishnamurti. He wanted to remain free. Making a disciple is a great, great responsibility. But in Manali on 26th of September, he was also requested by I don't know how many celestial divine soul, and he started initiate new sannyas. After new sannyas, the need was for a ashram, a commune, where people can grow. Without commune, people cannot grow. For 70 to 74, 4 years, Bhagwan tried his level best to make a ashram, even a small ashram. The first attempt was Ambarnath. There is a hill near Bombay. So Bhagwan did a camp. The Samadhi ke Saptadwar. The lecture is given in that camp. Big plot of land, a mountain there, about 2 hours drive from Bombay. So the first attempt was made there. And Samadhi ke Saptadwar, if you read the book Samadhi ke Saptadwar, you will find Bhagwan's passion, his dream to make a Buddha field, a small Buddha field where his sannyasi can grow. That area was dry, no much tree, dry mountain, there's one mountain and flat land, not many trees, and no accommodation. Everything was done in tent. For Bhagwan, there was no attached bathroom, anything, just barren land. So for Bhagwan has to stay 20 kilometers away in a guest house, in a dak bangla. It was 20 kilometers from the place where camp is happening. So every day he has to come and go 2 times 20 kilometers drive. And the road was not, the very dusty road, not metal road, very dusty road. कच्चा सड़क 20 किलोमीटर धूल ही धूल उड़ता रहता था. उसमें भगवान आते थे पूरे धूल में. और ड्रीम था कि वहाँ एक आश्रम बने. पहला आश्रम का अटेम्प्ट ये समाधि के सप्तद्वार शायद 71 में हुआ है, वहाँ हुआ फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट. But people were not cooperative, and there are a lot of legal problems that in this area, the restriction, you cannot make big houses, there are legal problems. So people had purchased, Bhagwan disciples had purchased a small plot of land, but commune was not allowed. So first attempt failed. Bhagwan went back to Bombay Woodland. He was living in a one apartment, 3-room apartment, 3 bedroom, and one living room which Bhagwan has turned into his library, and also he used to speak his discourses. A small, not a small, as a drawing room it was big, but as a hall it was very small, and about 30-40 people go to sit, and Bhagwan used to has given most important lectures of Bombay. Alpha and Omega, Book of Secrets, very important lectures in a small hall. Bhagwan looking for a bigger space, but it was not happening. It could not happen. Sannyasi and Bhagwan attempted many places. One of his choice was Kashmir, Pahalgaon. He liked the natural Himalayans. Bhagwan has a great love for Himalaya. So he tried in Pahalgaon, but local people didn't allow. And that time Kashmir was very orthodox. Muslims didn't allow any other activity. Then he tried in Bodh Gaya. Buddhists opposed. It could not happen. So several attempts Bhagwan made. I don't want to go in detail, your time is precious. But when Bhagavan several attempts for 4 years to make a small commune where people can meditate, because sannyasi is not enough without meditation and living together, without Buddha feel. 4 years, even enlightened master has to work, and people don't, our society, our world does not understand. So 4 years he got frustrated. No, many attempts has been made. I don't want to go in detail. Your time is very important. Then finally, a Greek sannyasi came. Her name is Mukta. Now she has left her body. So she came, and her husband was very rich in Greece, and because she came to Bhagavan and didn't want to go back, her husband divorced her, so she gets some money. So that money she gave that money to Bhagavan, divorce money. And with that money, the Pune, Koregaon Park, one house, Lao Tse house was purchased, just one house. So the commune started with one house, maybe 6 rooms and a compound, no meditation hall. From 21st March 74, everybody was very happy. At least we have a ashram. Otherwise, Bhagavan was living in a 3-room flat, and there is no space for people to gather. So, first commune was made in Pune, just one house, one building. Land was less than an acre. It was a garden, good garden. So that way our commune started. Then when good number of people started coming from West, especially at that time hippie movement was very, very active. So lot of happy. First batch of Westerners were hippie. So they came, and they came in good number. So there was no place for meditation, no place for even 100 people can sit for discourse, were nothing. Again a search started for a commune. From 1974 to 1981, when he left for America, about 7 years, many attempts were made. Bhagavan tried his level best. First in Saswad, near there is a Shivaji Kila, Shivaji ko Kila cha there, Saswad. They purchased land also. Sannyasi purchased land for a big commune. We were very happy. We celebrated. There was a old fort of Shivaji. So people started living also sannyasi. But then objection came from Moraji Desai that this is fertilized land. You cannot make building here. So Saswad failed. But I just cut the story short. Bhagavan made a numbers of attempts in Kutch. The palace of Maharaja of Kutch was purchased already. When Bhagavan wanted to move, we were all ready to move. The palace has a very big area. We were very happy that now there is a seashore, beautiful seashore. and alive and forest and lot of deer in the forest, peacock, and it was a wonderful setting. No, we were so happy. And palace, Maharaja of Kutch agreed to sell his palace. Pune, and our commune purchased that palace. It was decided on such and such date we will move. And there is a big place where 50,000 people can live. We can make home, a big plot of land. Everybody was so excited. Again, Morarji Desai was against Bhagwan. And he was very popular in Gujarat. So he made an objection that Kutch is a very close to Pakistan border, and foreigners, because with Bhagwan's majority was of foreigners, so big number of foreigners being in the close to Pakistani border, it is a security problem. They create an excuse, no? So खरीदा हुआ दरबार भी बेचना पड़ा, खरीद दिया था भगवान, हाँ? और एक में हजारों बीघा का जंगल, बहुत बड़ा, hundreds of acres of land. It's a wonderful place. If you go, sometime if you have chance, you can go and see. So, so Bhagwan made many attempts in Shimla, Shell, palace, no? Another palace. But nowhere he was allowed to make a commune. Pune was very small, and number of people were increasing every day, and people they wanted to live in commune. There were always 10,000 people in Pune in 79 and 80, always 10,000 people. They all wanted to live in the commune. There was no space. Indira Gandhi has lost election after emergency. She was very frustrated. She came to see Bhagwan. You know, to cut the story short, Bhagwan blessed her that you go, you will win the next election and you will be the next prime minister. She was very frustrated. They were even thinking to leave India and go back and settle down in the Italy, because Sonia is from Italy. So the whole family was thinking to leave India, because there are a lot of opposition of Indira Gandhi after emergency. She was also jailed for a short period, arrested. Bhagwan blessed her. And openly Bhagwan said that 7 times, that if you read those days a story, Bhagwan said, I bless her, 7 times he blessed. And he said, she will be, because Bhagwan said that she is the only man in Indian Congress, all are females. You know his style, no? She promised that if she will form a government, she will help Bhagwan to make a commune. And with Bhagwan blessing, next election she won. She made a government. She gave Lakshmi a green card that she can go into Prime Minister house any time without any objection. Lakshmi has a card, and she used to visit Mahayog Lakshmi and goes to to meet Indra, and she met many attempts. But you know, politician, after she won the election, and she has other problems, she was engaged, so she delayed, and she actually made much delay, and now it was not happening. Then ultimately Bhagwan went to America. He was not ready to go to America. He said, if you listen his lecture, he has said that India is the best country for my type of work. In America, I will be killed, he says in some of the lectures. In America, in India, they throw just knife at me. Those knife cannot cut even vegetable. So it is not dangerous. But in America, they have very sophisticated way to kill. So they will kill me if I go to America. So that's India is the best place for my type of work. He wanted to stay in India, but it could not happen. So after great attempt, भगवान एक प्रकारले निराश भएर इन्डियाबाट वहाँ जानुभयो अमेरिकामा कत्रो दुर्घटना भयो थाहै छ his dream was to make a city of 1 lakh sannyasis somewhere in the world. He first tried in India, then 1 lakh, 100,000 sannyasi, if they meditate together, we can create a new culture and we can create a powerful positive energy, very powerful. 1 lakh people living with the enlightened master. You have listened to the lecture last few days before that it created a Buddha field, very powerful Buddha field. So that dream was not materialized in India. So with that dream we wanted to materialize in Rajeshpuram. You know the whole story of Rajeshpuram. Now when Bhagavan came to Kathmandu, he told me that big commune I have tried and it was failed, and now I have learned that never make a big commune. He instructed me to make communes in Nepal. There was no commune. We were living in a center. He said, make a commune. Out the skirt of Kathmandu Valley, make a commune, but never make a very big commune. When the commune starts becoming big, make branch in other part of Nepal. Because big commune has big problem, which I have suffered. No? It becomes eyesore for the unconscious people कि आँख के किरकिरी बन जाता है कम्यून और किसी भी तरह उसको तोड़ना चाहते हैं वो तुम्हारा भी कम्यून बड़ा हो जाएगा तो तोड़ना चाहिए इसलिए छोटे छोटे कम्यून बनाओ एक नहीं बनाओ कई बनाओ He said that not more than 200 people living permanently. No? 200 हो जाए फिर दूसरा I didn't have money, I didn't have experience of making commune. I was confused what Bhagavan is saying. But now his dream has been materialized in Nepal. We have 6 communes of this size. Where more than 100 people can meditate. The 6 communes, 7th we are trying in Janakpur. We have got some land and we are trying to make the 7th commune. But Bhagavan said that never make very big commune because he told me that few problems. One thing is management it takes a lot of energy, lot of finance, and a lot of risk. If one commune closes down, your whole work collapses. So make a small commune, maximum 200 people, several branches. I said, Bhagavan, we don't have money even for one commune. No? Nepal is a poor country and I don't have money. Bhagavan said that don't put your mind, just put your energy, thing will happen. Have trust. No? Don't put your mind. Put your energy, a thing will happen. So it is happening. No? It is beyond our expectation. आश्चर्य है जो काम अमेरिका यूरोप में नहीं हो रहा है और नेपाल में कैसे हो रहा है ये आश्चर्य का विषय है ये भगवान के ब्लेसिंग से हो रहा है की कृपा से हो रहा है So now you have been trained. Now it is responsibility on your soldier to open new centers, new ashrams, new communes in your country, in your area. And also support the existing centers. Be very careful that the international mafia is there to close. Be very, very careful. And support the existing center and try to make it bigger. America needs a commune. Every country needs at least one big commune where hundreds of people, 200 people can live. No? At least 200 people can live. No? So the challenge, the ball is now in your court. How you play depends upon you. I pray to Bhagwan that his dreams should be materialized, and at least in each developed country we should have one commune, at least one commune of this size, at least. No? So that challenge is before us, and now you have been spent 7 days, your valuable time, your money, how to develop Bhagwan works, how to develop your own meditation, how to become yourself a good meditator, and how to train others to how to meditate. So I wish that your effort and your आपकी जो तपस्या है 7 दिन की वो फेल नहीं होगी और इसका कुछ बहुत सुंदर परिणाम निकलेगा, ऐसे भगवान से मेरी प्रार्थना है. It was my passion from my childhood to go to Buddha fields. So I have visited most of the important tirtha of India. Most of the. It was my passion from my childhood. Because there is energy. If you go to Badrinath, Kedarnath, there is energy. Or Arvind Ashram, Pandavachari, or Naraman Ashram, Arunachala, you find energy. No? That's very soothing. The beauty of that cannot be ascribed into the word. By the grace of Bhagwan, slowly, at Tapovan, slowly all masters are creating his own energy field, Raman Maharshi. No? But I feel the same energy which I used to feel in Arunachala when we sing near Raman Maharshi statue. We have to build Ramakrishna Ashram, temple. So when we sing Ramakrishna, I feel the same what I used to feel in the Dakshineshwar or in Belur Math. So Tapovan is becoming representative of many tirthas. अनेक तीर्थों की ऊर्जा यहाँ भगवान जमा कर रहे हैं, सब देवता आ रहे हैं और हम लोगों को वहाँ बैठने पर एक बहुत ट्रांसेंडेंटल ब्लिस मिलता है जो शब्दों में व्यक्त नहीं किया सकता है. आप सब उसको अनुभव कर रहे होंगे, कर ही रहे होंगे. ये भगवान की बड़ी कृपा है, बहुत बड़ा आशीर्वाद है. So now with your dedication, your Guru Bhakti, your sadhana, more centers should sprout around the world. And existing centers should become more meditative, more pure, more energetic, and we should remain united, because when many people live together, naturally there is to be some difference of opinion and conflicts. No? That's very natural. But that happens here also. No? But we have to iron it out intelligently. No? And living together, we should develop an art, but that we should not divide. We will not divide and we will not damage the commune. That should be our aim and objective. No? तो इस ट्रेनिंग से आप लोगों को ये प्रेरणा मिल रही होगी, मिले, और भगवान आपको आशीर्वाद दें, आपके हाथ से भगवान का बहुत काम हो. अगले ये जो ये एरिया था, बड़ा आसान सा काम करना. सोशल मीडिया इज सच ए स्ट्रॉन्ग टूल इन आवर हैंड. तो सोशल मीडिया को प्रयोग बाट हामी भगवानलाई विश्वमा फैलाउन सक्छौँ बडो इजिली. यहीँ बसेर तपाईँले आफ्नै ठाउँमा बसेर धेरै काम गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। म तपाईँलाई रिक्वेस्ट गर्छु इन्टेलिजेन्टली सोसियल मिडियाको उपयोग गरौँ, आफै रेगुलरली ध्यान गरौँ, आउने मान्छेको समस्या बुझौँ, कसैले विरोध गरे भने नघबराउँ हैन, उसको मनस्थिति बुझौँ र कलेक्टिभली हामीले वर्क गरेर भगवानको जो एउटा सपना छ, एउटा सुन्दर संसार बनाउने, एउटा ध्यानपूर्ण योग र भक्तिको मनुष्यता बनाउने, त्यसमा हाम्रो योगदान होस्। Can you please guide us about charity or on spiritual work? Many communities have different practices on charity. Can you please guide us about the importance of charity in our Osho community? We should learn from masters and their experience. Guru Nanak, Sikh Guru, alone he started a movement. One of his teaching was that whatever God gives us is a gift, and out of that 10% we should separate for his work. For 90% we should enjoy. 90% we can enjoy, it is for you. But 10% should be spent in the divine work, in God projects. No? So you will find in all the Gurudwara, there is a free kitchen. It is very surprising, no? All over the world, Gurudwara has a free kitchen, and people of any religion, any faith, anybody comes, he get free meal. Sikh community is not very big community, it's like Christian or Muslim or Hindu. The community is small. But the training of Guru Nanak Dev, you have to do charity and then God will give you more. So we should learn from the other master like Guru Nanak, Shivpuri Baba, and there are many masters who says the same thing, that whatever we get, it is a gift from the divine, and out of that gift, a small portion should be spent in divine work. Majority of that for you to maintain your life and your family, but a small portion should be separated for divine work, for charity, for good work. So, Nanak ne to 10% भन्नुभयो, एउटा धारणा छ है, 10% of your income should be spent in charity. In Tibet, Lamas and Buddhists, they have more strict discipline. They said 1/3 of your earnings should be spent in spreading Buddhism, Buddha monastery. Not only your money, but your children. The second son should become a monk. First son, and you can keep it at your home for your service, but second son should become a bhikshu, lama. If you have 6 children, 2 children should go to monastery. केटा होस केटी होस, माने 1/3 आपका जितने संतान हो उसमें 1/3 जो है वो भिक्षु बने. उस समय लोगों के पास बच्चे बहुत होते थे, 6, 7, 8 बच्चे होते थे. तो उस नियम अभी भी है, लामाओं में अभी भी ये नियम है, अभी भी नेपाल में भी है, जो उसको मानने वाले हैं कि 3 बच्चों में 1 बच्चा जो है बुद्ध भिक्षु बन जाए, बुद्ध धर्म का प्रचार करे और साधना करे. Still it exists in Tibet and Tibetan culture जहाँ जहाँ है, दलाई लामा के साथ जो लोग हैं अभी हजारों तिब्बतन हैं, वहाँ अभी भी ये कल्चर मेंटेन है। एंड जो खेती थी, तिब्बत में खेती होती थी, तो खेती करने के बाद जो अनाज होता था तो पहले 3 भाग कर दिया जाता था, 1 भाग मोनेस्ट्री को दे आते थे, तब 2 भाग घर लाते थे, 1/3। तब तिब्बत में मोनेस्ट्री, हजारों मोनेस्ट्री फर्स्ट आए और लाखों भिक्षु हुए, लामा हुए। उन लोगों को कोई कमी इसलिए नहीं होती थी कि जो हाउस होल्डर थे उनके पास डिसिप्लिन क्या था कि 3रा हिस्सा आपको मोनेस्ट्री को दे देना है, 2 हिस्सा, और उससे कोई कमी नहीं होती है। दान देने से कभी घटता नहीं है किसी को। तो ये था, ये है अभी भी तिब्बत में और लामाओं में, बुद्धिस्ट इसमें अभी भी ये है थोड़ा, कि 3 बच्चे में 1 बच्चा लामा हो जाए और जो भी आपकी हमारी इनकम हो उसमें 1/3 हम लोग धर्म के काम में लगाए। नानक ने 10% की बात की। शिवपुरी बाबा को आप पढ़ें, शिवपुरी बाबा इस विषय में बहुत साइंटिफिक ढंग से, बहुत मैथमेटिकल ढंग से बोलते थे। तो शिवपुरी बाबा ने कहा कि जो भी तुम्हारी इनकम है उसमें 10वां हिस्सा जो है वो परमात्मा का है, तुम्हारा नहीं है। वो परमात्मा के काम में लगना चाहिए। और उन्होंने जो कहा है, आपको कहूँ बड़ा आश्चर्य होगा, उन्होंने कहा है वो 10वां हिस्सा जो है ना, तुम्हारा इंश्योरेंस का प्रीमियम है। गजब कहा है। क्या है कि तुम अगर ईमानदारी से अपने आमदनी का 10वां हिस्सा भगवान के डिवाइन काम में लगाते रहो, तो कितना भी बड़ा भूकंप आ जाए, सारे घर गिर जाएं, तुम्हारा घर नहीं गिरेगा, तुम्हारा प्रीमियम है। आग लग जाए, लोगों का अगल बगल का घर गिर जाए, तुम्हारा नहीं गिरेगा। वो बोले कि वो इंश्योरेंस का, शिवप्रिया ने कहा कि वो डिवाइन इंश्योरेंस का प्रीमियम है। 10% तुम प्रीमियम देते रहो तो स्वतंत्रतापूर्वक जियो, आनंद से जियो, तुम्हारे जीवन में दुर्घटना नहीं होगी। और उन्होंने कहा कि अगर तुम प्रीमियम नहीं दोगे, है ना, तो वो 10% तुम उपयोग नहीं कर सकोगे। लेकिन वो क्या हो गया, तो चोरी हो जाएगी घर में, या कुछ दुर्घटना हो जाएगा, गाड़ी एक्सीडेंट हो जाएगा, कुछ हो जाएगा, गाड़ी खराब, या और कुछ नहीं हुआ, कोर्ट केस हो जाएगा, भाई भाई की लड़ाई हो जाएगी। बहुत उस मामले में बड़े स्पेसिफिक थे शिवपुरी बाबा, एकदम स्पेसिफिक थे, बहुत मैथमेटिक, बहुत बड़े ज्योतिष थे वो, और गणित में उनकी बहुत पकड़ थी। तो उनकी जो टीचिंग है बहुत मैथमेटिकल है। तो कहे कि वो 10वां हिस्सा तुम उपयोग नहीं कर पाओगे। परमात्मा क्या है, उसको परमात्मा के काम में लगाओ, नहीं लगाओगे तो वो कहाँ कहाँ खत्म होगा। उन्होंने कहा तुम्हारे परिवार में कोर्ट केस हो जाएगा, वो वकील के पास चला जाएगा, या तुम्हारे घर में चोरी हो जाएगी। उन्होंने कहा अगर 10% ईमानदारी से दान करोगे तो कभी तुम्हारे घर में चोरी हो ही नहीं सकती, क्योंकि वो तो तुम्हारा प्रीमियम तुमने दे दिया, डिवाइन इंश्योरेंस को प्रीमियम दे दिया। अब ये डिवाइन की ड्यूटी है तुम्हारी रक्षा करना। इंश्योरेंस है, कहते थे वो इंश्योरेंस है, डिवाइन इंश्योरेंस। उनका टीचिंग मैं कह रहा हूँ। और उन्होंने कहा कि अगर तुम नहीं उसमें करोगे तो या तो कोर्ट केस में जाएगा, या एक्सीडेंट हो जाएगा, या चोरी हो जाएगी, और नहीं तो हॉस्पिटल को देना पड़ेगा। तुम्हारे परिवार में कोई बीमार पड़ जाएगा, वो 10% जो है सो डॉक्टर के पास, हॉस्पिटल में। लेकिन 10% तुम उपयोग नहीं, वो तो एकदम स्पेसिफिक है इस मामले में, वो 10% तुम उपयोग कर ही नहीं सकते हो। इसलिए बुद्धिमानी इसी में है कि इसको कि इसको भगवान के काम में खुद ही लगा लो, यही बुद्धिमानी है ना। और दूसरा उन्होंने कहा कि दान किए धन ना घटे। जो शुभ कार्य में तुम दान करोगे तो तुम्हारी संपत्ति बढ़ती ही चली जाएगी, कभी नहीं घटेगी। जो जातियां दान करेंगी वो जातियां प्रॉस्परस हो जाएंगी। इसे देखिए, गुरु नानक की कृपा से एक भी सिख आपको दुनिया में भीख मांगता नहीं मिलेगा। और जात के लोग भीख मांगते हैं, आप कहीं सिख को देखते हैं भीख मांगते हैं? कहीं नहीं ना, क्योंकि वो एक शहर में हमने देखा है, एक शहर में जाएंगे सिख 5-7 भी हुए तो पहले वो होटल, जब नए यहाँ आए थे नेपाल में सिख लोग, तो ड्राइवर बन के आए थे, ट्रक के ड्राइवर, बस के ड्राइवर। आज सब करोड़पति हैं, ट्रांसपोर्ट के मालिक हैं, है ना। तो भाड़े के घर में रहेंगे। उनका नियम है कि अपना घर तब तक नहीं बनाओ जब तक तुम्हारे एरिया में एक गुरुद्वारा न बन जाए। क्या बात है। तो पहले एक छोटा सा गुरुद्वारा बन जाएगा तभी वो लोग अपना घर बनाते हैं। ये कितना अच्छा कल्चर है, कितना व्हाट ए रिच कल्चर। गुरु नानक को मैं बार बार प्रणाम करता हूँ, कितनी अच्छी बात बताई है ना। तो मैं देखा कनाडा में बहुत सिख हैं, कनाडा में बहुत ज़्यादा सिख हैं। मैं शिविर लेने जाता रहता था, तो मैंने देखा जिस भी एरिया में 4-5 घर सिख का हो गया तो सबसे पहले वो भाड़े के घर में रहेगा, सबसे पहले वो गुरुद्वारा बनाएगा, तब अपना घर बनाएगा, है ना। और उनका डिसिप्लिन कितना अच्छा है। कोई पंजाबी आ गया अगर वहाँ उस शहर में नया, तो जब तक उसकी अपनी आमदनी नहीं होती है तब तक गुरुद्वारा उसको फ्री खाना और रहना देगा, जब तक वो खुद नहीं कमाता है। जॉब नहीं है तो ही विल गेट ए रूम इन गुरुद्वारा एंड फ्री फूड। जब वो जिस दिन से कमाने लगेगा उस दिन से वो 10% फिर गुरुद्वारा को देगा। तो वी शुड लर्न फ्रॉम देम। इस मामले में सिख कम्युनिटी की जो कल्चर है वो सबसे ज़्यादा सीखने लायक है। हम लोग लेह लद्दाख गए थे, बहुत भूख लगी खाना खाने के लिए, तो हम लोगों ने ड्राइवर से पूछा। लेह में भी बहुत इंटीरियर में गए थे। हमने कहा कि भाई गरम खाना कुछ मिले, ठंड भी लगी है, भूख भी लगी है, तो कुछ खाना मिले, बताओ कहाँ होटल बने। तो ड्राइवर ने हम लोगों को बताया कि देखिए होटल तो आपको मिल जाएगा, अगल बगल में है, लेकिन ताज़ा और अच्छा खाना खाना है तो गुरुद्वारे में चलिए, दूर है गुरुद्वारा। हम कहे फिर गुरुद्वारा में इस टाइम में जाएंगे? बोले 24 घंटा में कभी जाइए, आपको गर्म खाना मिलेगा। हम लोग गए, अगर लेह लद्दाख में बहुत ठंड होती है तो खाने के पहले ही उन्होंने कहा कि आप तो ठंड में पहले गर्म चाय पीजिए। कितनी सेवा देखिए, गर्म। और हम तो सिख नहीं हैं, पंजाबी नहीं है, हमको पहले चाय कहा कि खाने के पहले आप लोग थर काँपे, पहले चाय पीजिए। गरम चाय पिलाया, बिस्कुट खिलाया, फिर नीचे ले जाके खाने में इतने प्रेम से खिलाते हैं वो लोग, इतना प्रेम से जो भी खिलाते हैं, इतना प्रेम से। मैं तो मेरा हृदय भर गया। नानक को मैं अपना गुरु मानता हूँ, ऐसा गुण हम लोग को सिखाए, गजब है। कैसा कल्चर। लेह और लद्दाख में जहाँ पंजाबी नहीं है वहाँ भी उनका गुरुद्वारा चल रहा है जिसमें सब खाने वाले नॉन पंजाबी हैं। एक मुश्किल से कोई पंजाबी जाता होगा, है ना। जब विजिटर्स जो जाते हैं सबको गरम खाना, गरम चाय, है ना। और उनके बर्तन भी वो लोग धोते, हम लोग अपना प्लेट भी नहीं धोने दिया। नहीं, ये सेवा तो हमारी है, हम सेवा करेंगे। तो हम वी शुड लर्न समथिंग फ्रॉम सिख कम्युनिटी। ये बहुत सुसंस्कृति। अमेरिका में शिविर करते थे मेरे साथ, तो सन्यासी जाते थे, या कनाडा में हम लोग इंडियन खाना खाने के लिए मैं गुरुद्वारा खोजता था, तो मेरे साथ 15 अमेरिकन जाते, वो लोग कहते थे हम वी आर नॉट इंडियन, दे विल नॉट गिव अस फूड, हम वी आर क्रिश्चियन। कहते यू जस्ट कम एंड सी। चाहे क्रिश्चियन हो, चाहे यहूदी हो, चाहे मुसलमान हो, चाहे हिंदू हो, नो डिस्क्रिमिनेशन, है ना। सो दे वर ऑल्सो वेरी सरप्राइज। जैसे लोग India must be very rich country. This culture is not in America. जिनको आशा था वो लोग कहते थे I told them no. India is not financially very rich, it's spiritually very rich country. So that's why this culture prevails in India. वहाँ गुरुद्वारे जो अमृतसर में गुरुद्वारा है, क्या नाम है उसका, गोल्डन टेम्पल, उसमें 1 लाख से ज़्यादा लोगों को फ्री खाना मिलता है एवरी डे। 1 लाख। मैनेजमेंट देखिए, 1 लाख लोगों का खाना बनाना, उसको सर्व करना, बर्तन को धोना, कितनी बड़ी टास्क है, कितना बड़ा टास्क है ना। और एक दिन नहीं, 365 दिन, साल के 365 दिन, है ना। और एक दिन नहीं, आप जब से गुरुद्वारा बना है तब से चल रहा है। हम लोग गए हैं, उसमें खाए हैं। 1 लाख से ज़्यादा लोगों का फ्री भोजन प्रत्येक दिन, तीनों टाइम, किसी भी समय आप जाइए, किसी भी समय जाइए, आपको खाना मिलेगा, है ना। और कई गुरुद्वारा में तो मुझे इतना रोने का मन किया कि हम लोग जब गुरुद्वारा में गए, जूता बाहर खोल के जाना है, बाहर रख देना है, और खाना खाने के हम प्लेट अपने धोएंगे, वो भी नहीं मानते हैं लोग, नहीं वो तो हमारी सेवा है, हम सेवा करेंगे। जब और मंदिरों में, हिंदू मंदिरों में तो जूता चोरी हो जाती है। सिख गुरुद्वारा से बाहर निकले तो देख के आश्चर्य हुआ, गंदा जूता को लोगों ने पॉलिश करके दिया। ये कौन करेगा? ये नानक ही सिखा सकते हैं, है ना। कौन सिखा, कौन गुरु ऐसा कर सकता है? हम लोग ध्यान करके मैं निकला था, रोड पर टहल रहा था। बहुत भीड़ में रहने पर थोड़ा एकांत में टहलने का मन कर रहा था, अकेले मैं टहल रहा था रोड पर। एक ट्रक वाले ने, मैं रोड के बीच में था, ट्रक रोका। मुझे लगा कि वो ड्राइवर सिख ड्राइवर था, मुझे लगा कि डांटेगा क्योंकि मैं बीच रोड में चल रहा हूँ, उसको डिस्टर्ब हुआ है तो डांटेगा। मैं तो डर गया। ड्राइवर उतर के आया, उसने क्या कहा, स्वामी जी मैं आपकी क्या सेवा कर सकता हूँ? खाना खा लीजिए। हम कहें वही खा के आए हैं, हम तो आश्रम से आ रहे हैं, हमारा यहाँ शिविर चल रहा है, हम खाना खा के आए हैं, नहीं तो हमें कुछ तो सेवा करने का मौका दीजिए, कहते हैं। और कुछ नहीं तो 1 गिलास लस्सी पी लीजिए हमसे। कहते क्या, लस्सी सेवा, चाय सेवा, कुछ तो मौका दीजिए हमको भी पुण्य कमाने का। नहीं तो आँख में आंसू आ गया। मैं सिख नहीं हूँ भाई, मैं उससे सन्यासी हूँ। और एक ड्राइवर है, वो भी कोई बहुत धनी आदमी नहीं है, वो ड्राइवर है ना। वो माना नहीं जब तक हमको 1 गिलास लस्सी नहीं पिलाया। तो ये दिस इज चैरिटी कल्चर। आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग दिस स्टोरी दैट वी शुड गेट ऑल्सो इंस्पायर। आई एम वेरी मच इंस्पायर and you should also get inspired, and you yourself, you should decide, no, how we should develop this culture. That's why I requested that at least 1% of our income every RSSI member should donate for Bhagwan's work. उसो के काम में 1% डर के, क्योंकि अगर 10% कहूँ तो बहुत बड़ा हो जाएगा, तो 1% मैंने कहा कि लेकिन कह दिया कि minimum 1%. Minimum 1% of our income should be spent in spreading Bhagwan message. That is the fundamental discipline of RSSI. Now, I want your comment and your advice how we should develop this culture of donation and contribution, and how we should best utilize the contribution. आप लोग हमको बताइए कुछ। Nowadays in some developed country, the big businessman, before their death, they contribute 90% of their income to charity, to social work, and 10% they leave there for their own family members. ऐसा कई केस मैंने सुना है अमेरिका में और डेवलप कंट्री में। a naya culture, your new culture is developing, that before their death, they put 90% of their money for the society and 10% only for the family. So that's also यही कल्चरबाट त हाम्रो नालंदा बन्यो, कसरी बन्थ्यो? नालंदा जो बना है हम लोगों का, the building, no? I have conducted camp in Nirvana. One guy has come to attend a camp. He was so much inspired by the divine. Just after the one camp, I have never met him again. But he made it his will that after his death, 33% of all his money, property should go to Tapovan. Because from Tapovan he learned the meditation through the Tapovan. So 33% money should go to Tapovan, 33% money should go to the person who gave him my address. And 33% income should be go to the ashram where he was initiated and where he did the meditation. तो उसको मरने वाला, you will be surprised, he has saving of $15,000 थियो क्या रे ना के $15 lakhs. $1.5 million was his complete saving. And according his bill, we were surprised. We will never meet that person again. He just came for one camp. I don't remember even his name and face, no? So he has a total saving of $1.5 million. And after his death, we get notice from his lawyer, his wakil, that $5 lakh will go to Tapovan, $5 lakh will go to कौन था वो क्या थी? हाँ? Bihar, because Bihar has given them my address. Just because of that, because Bihar gave the address of the place where we are going meditation camp, Niranjana, तेरा निरंजना नाम थियो, निरंजना को एड्रेस भी हाले दिया उन्होंने 1/3 should $5 lakh should go to Bihar, $5 lakh should go to Tapovan, and $5 lakh should go to the Niranjana where he meditated. Look, this is called charity. With that money we have built the Nalanda. We didn't have money and we didn't have confidence to make a guest house for you. It is very comfortable, no? Nalanda guest house is very comfortable. But initially, the whole credit goes to that gentleman who said, just उसको वकील ने हमले $5 lakh पठाई दियो आश्चर्य है तो मानसी को तासे न कैसे we should learn this thing. I have decided that I will do the same. Before my death, I will distribute my money to my communes. There are many communes. मसँग जो छ त्यो सबै आफ्नो कम्युनलाई म बाँटेर खाली हात मर्छु एउटा पैसा पनि लिएर जान्छु भनेर मैले त्यो I have learned from that person. And I think this culture we should learn, and that way we can spread dharma. धर्म कैसे फैलेगा? जब तक दान नहीं होगा तो धर्म कैसे फैलेगा? भगवान के धर्म को फैलाने के लिए भी हम लोग को ये कल्चर कुछ अपनाना पड़ेगा.
Pranam Swamiji.
Pranam.
Pranam everyone.